we timed that right. I quite like being out in the camper van when it's bad weather, but we've just been for a walk and we just got back before it started to chuck it down. There's normally a lovely view over there. We have a cup of tea and these two dry out and have a treat. We'll look at this new power pack I've been sent, this 800 watt power pack from AFERY. Kettle's on, I like the mug. And these can have something they like. Pooch and mutt treat time. You don't like getting wet, do you, Rosie? As the kettle boils, let's make a cup of coffee and have a closer look at this unit. Them two are happy. The coffee's done. We can have a look at this unit. What do you get in the box first of all? Obviously the unit. You get an instruction book. And this power unit here is a 520 watt hour and an 800 watt output power unit, and it'll charge in 1.5 hours from flat. Also in the box, the instruction book's quite good actually, don't have a problem with that. You get a solar lead and a mains lead. So as all good products nowadays, you don't get a charging brick, you just get a plug-in kettle lead as we call them. So this just plugs into the side and charges it without the need for a charging brick. There's no car charging lead in this, and looking in the instruction book it doesn't come with one. And actually looking at the diagram for the socket on the side, there's an XT60 input port, and in brackets it says for solar. I'm presuming that you can put a car charger in there. If you read what it says on there, it says that the input voltage is a maximum of 50 volts. So you can't exceed that. So I would imagine you can buy an XT60, which is one of these yellow plugs, to a traditional car charger and be able to charge it from that. Checking on the box, it does show a car charging lead. So I think it doesn't come with one because it's not in the instruction book, but if you do buy one, you can use it to charge the unit through the same socket you would use your solar panel. And there's the socket for the kettle lead, the charging lead. Comes with a bag, a little pouch to put everything, which we really like, with the name on. So you have lots of different leads in your camper van or wherever. It's always good to have a bag with the product name on, with the right leads inside. Also comes with a cover. So I suppose this is like a dust cover. I don't think it's waterproof, but if you're storing this in your camper van and you want to keep it clean, that'll keep the dust off it. As well as the instruction book is the warranty card, and I have checked with them. It says there's a 5-year warranty on the actual unit, but they are now doing a 7-year warranty on these particular units, which is fantastic. It's probably one of the highest warranties I've seen on a power pack, which must give the confidence in this company that they're not going to have any problems for at least 7 years, which is good to see. Something else I always like to try with this size of unit, will it fit in one of my cupboards? And yes, it will. It's in there quite nicely. It's a lovely bright display, and it'll tell you everything you would expect it to tell you. To switch it on, you press and hold the big button there, and it says how much is going in, how much is coming out, what percentage battery you've got, and how long it will last at that particular point. And you can actually change the hertz of this. So in the UK it's 50 hertz, in America and other states it's 60 hertz, so it is transferable. We are going to give this unit away as part of our Christmas giveaway, so stay tuned for more information about that later on in the video. Reading the specifications, it's got a good battery management system in this. So what you don't want with any lithium battery is if it completely flat. So this has a reserve inside, which will keep a bit of the power inside to support the battery, and that's done through the battery management system, and then it'll charge from there upwards. It's interesting, I've never seen that before. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Is the symbol for the cigarette light socket. I wondered what it was to start with, but it's that symbol. It's a cigarette look. Never seen that before. There's switches underneath each unit to switch each unit on and off, and the one for the main sockets on the side. I don't think it's a particular problem, it's only got one socket on there. With this size unit, you're not going to be running your full camper van, and it's not going to be a full auxiliary power for backup in home. You can run a light at home and, you know, get you through a power cut, charge your phone and everything, but majority of the times you only really need one socket on a unit of this size. Plenty of USBs, 2 standard size and USB-Cs, 20 watts, 20 watts and 100 watts, so fast charging opportunities there. The obligatory cigarette socket, 10 amp at 12 volts. The little barrel connector, again 12 volts at 10 amps. And the light. Flashes and beeps at you. Very bright light is that. It's got a pure sine wave inverter, and this indicates that the inverter turning the battery power into mains power inside the inverter built into the unit is safe to use with sensitive electrical equipment such as laptops and medical equipment. Vents on the side, it's got twin fans. So as well as being used in a camper van, I think this will be great for tent camping, car camping, and as I say, if you're using it as a backup at home, you're not going to run much from it, but it will give you some light and some power to charge your phone. There's the vent on the other side. You can see the back of the van on the back of the fan on that one. We don't particularly like handles on top of units, but this one's not so bad because it's actually quite low profile. I would prefer if it was a fold down handle, but this isn't too over intrusive. It just takes up more space if they have a handle on the top. So with this having a low profile one, it'll still fit in most cupboards and most spaces. And thankfully there's nothing on the back, so it can be stored flat up against a wall. Record that and you can see there's the model. It's the AFP010, and there's all the outputs of all the different sockets on there. And as you can see, it's a UK registered unit, so the giveaway for this without having a UK socket on there is just going to be for people in the UK. It feels well made. It's all plastic but very solid. There's nothing rattling inside. It comes well packaged in the box. It comes delivered without any damage or any problems with it, which is good. And as I say, lithium 4 phosphate battery inside, so you'll get your 3000 cycles before it drops to 80% capacity, like all good units. This sort of size unit is ideal for like backup, so I'm using the 12 volt charging lead for my Apple Mac Pro, and this is a real good way of doing it actually, because you use a lot less power if you use a 12 volt supply to charge a laptop or run a laptop than running it off a mains switch. And it's obviously got all the USBs on there, so you can charge your phone and your drone and your camera batteries and anything else you need. But running my laptop there, as you can see, it's about 35 watts maxing out there, and that's only at 16%, and it's going to last for 2 hours. So it's that type of unit. I would say in a camper van, this is the one you move about your camper van or your mobile home for ease of use. If you're doing some work on a laptop, instead of actually being next to a socket, you can move this around. You can sit outside with it. And I actually use these in our cottage as well for when I'm working, because you don't have to sit in the same place to have a power supply. You can sit anywhere you want, in the garden, out in the countryside, as long as it's not chucking it down with rain. And you've got your power supply there to charge your phone, charge your laptop, and anything else you want to run from it. A great little size unit. Easy to move about, heavy at all. If you check the description, I'll put all the specifications in and any offers or discount codes in the bottom there. They're obviously fully enthusiastic about doing this review. I like it. It's a good unit. It's not a bad shape at all. It does everything you would expect it to. But the key with this is that the price is good. I ain't going to say what the price is because this is going to be a promotion one and it may change by the time this video actually goes out. So if you check the description, it will give you the price. But I know it's going to be a good value price for a unit of this size comparative to others of the same sort of build quality and the same sort of battery chemistry. But this one, having a 7-year guarantee, is very unique. And I think that's what we're going to see now. We've moved to, most products have moved over to using lithium phosphate batteries. They're getting the designs right. And the only other thing they can do is bring the price down and also increase the warranty to show the confidence in the product. So if you want to win this giveaway, it's this one we're giving away. They just sent us the one unit, but as part of our Christmas giveaway, we're going to run another video nearer December, and all the giveaways we've got running up to then from our videos that are coming up and previously done, we're going to give those all away in that one video. We'll probably do a Whippet video walking with the dog somewhere, just announce all the winners, and we might get them out in time for Christmas if the postage works. So to win this one, you need to be a subscriber. This is a UK unit. They do other makes of this, so if you're looking to buy one of these and you're not in the UK, you can buy European ones and other makes of these, but they've sent me a UK one, so this one is just going to be given away to people in the UK, to one of our subscribers. So you need to be a subscriber, you need to leave the words in this video's comments, "I want one," and again we'll randomly pick one, and in our Christmas video we'll show the slide of the winning comment, and we'll contact you through then like we always do, and we'll get it out to you. We don't contact anybody for any money or any postage or in any other way, and if anybody does, it's just a scam. There's been quite a lot of those about at the moment, so just be careful of that. So another great product. Enjoy doing these reviews, and I might get those Whippets out for a walk now. Do you want to go out? As I've said that, it's just started raining again. Shall I do the editing and then do you want to go out? Or do you want to go out now? Is it now or in a bit? As soon as I open that door and you see how wet it is, you'll want to stay in here, you two, won't you? See you on the next one.